What's up, gaggers? Today I'm giving the State of the Gaggin Address 2025. And this is supposed to be episode 1 of Gag Talk, but I don't know if the Wizard 101 video is going up before this or after, so episode whatever of Gag Talk. So, currently in front of a green screen, I'm in the Hood's hideout in Wizard 101, Christmas themed. It's currently December 14th, 2025 as I record this. Hopefully I get it, edited and uploaded in December, but who knows. Just want to go over the channel, how everything's going. Monsters Inc. playthrough I made probably a decade ago is still the most popular video on the channel by a wide margin. Every so often I check the statistics of this channel. It gets like hundreds of views like every month. I don't know why. There's no commentary, and it's probably better that it doesn't, because I would have had an even higher voice than I do now whenever I recorded it. I probably wouldn't have given good commentary either. But it's odd that, it's odd that it gets so many views even to this day. It's not even a good looking video either. I could have had better quality, but like I used a converter from PS2 to HDMI. Like I forget the cable's names. Whatever. We'll go to the next thing. SpongeBob movie. I think that gets some views, but that I'm also talking PS2 game that I uploaded videos of. Earlier this year, it would have been in summer, I think. I made a PlayStation Home video going over the toxicity and anti-preservation. I see now that I think it's Home Headquarters and Destination Home. They seem to be doing events together now. I think it's for Christmas too. I think, if the community comes together, I think that's fine. If they got rid of the people that were doing the booting and stuff, I think the community can heal. I haven't really been looking too much into it. Yeah, I mean, there's really no major updates with that video. I thought that video was okay. A lot of it was convoluted because I got my source from hundreds of pages of Google Docs, and it was from Sly. And some of it was incorrect if you ask certain people. I don't know. I don't think she was being dishonest, but I got some words from Splicewave, and he sent me a message after I posted. He basically told me to delete the video and re-upload it without telling me to delete it and upload. I didn't listen to him because it would have just taken too much time. And what he told me, I think I still have the DMs. I wonder if he'll ever come out. I don't think he'd ever say anything against me. I don't think he'd ever talk shit, because I'm a smaller channel anyway. Even if I were to get bigger, I don't think he would. But he was like, you were dishonest or something. And I was like, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to mischaracterize you. I didn't know I said that or something. And then I watched it the same day, right? I think it was the day I uploaded. And I look at the video and I listen to it and I'm like, I didn't say what he told me I said. He told me I said something that was really not out of pocket, but it would have painted him in a really bad light. And then I rewatched it. I was like, I didn't go off script here. I said it the way I wanted to say it. I said it correctly. And I guess he just didn't like it, but he said it to me in a way that made it sound like I lied or something. And after that, I just left him on red. It was on Discord. You can't leave people on red, but I didn't like what he did. I felt like he was being dishonest with me, intellectually dishonest, or he's just someone not to engage with. So I don't think it'll ever come up, but that's me just throwing it out there. If it ever comes up, maybe I can point to this if I remember. I don't think it ever will. I mean, the channel is still at 500 subscribers, so it might not. Okay, so Wizard 101. Let's see here. Let's Plays are on the back burner. Wallaroo. Dude. Wallaroo. Okay, I have to do Wallaroo. I have to finish up editing and uploading. The audio is so cooked. I suck at audio, I'll be honest with you. Like, even now I'm filming with a Blue Yeti. I'm sure the audio is going to be cooked on this. Like, my mic is kind of far from me. It's probably going to be messed up. I suck at audio. I mean, there's nothing else I can say. Like, it's super quiet in those videos, which is a shame because there's some really funny moments in the Wizard 101 video. I think there's funny moments in all the videos I upload. It's just that the gaming videos don't get a lot of the views. It's the commentary videos. But I mean, it is what it is. Selenopolis, we didn't record that. I didn't record it with my friend who I do it with. I don't know what I call him in these videos. We didn't film it though. We played through it. Selenopolis was okay though. It wasn't amazing. We do want to play Dark more, and we probably will. Record it. Hopefully I'll upload it. There's also another playthrough we did for starting from Wizard City. I don't even remember what world we got to. I think it was Marleybone. So that's way in the back burner. That's in the cupboard. Okay? That's in the spice rack. So maybe one day, I'm not sure. I do have it, but I don't know if I'll ever get to it, which is a shame. I have spouts where I'm like, oh, I'm gonna do a bunch of recording and I'm gonna edit, and then I get to editing and I'm like, okay, I'm good, and then I edit it too much and I'm like, okay, I don't want to edit anymore. But yeah, I'm ready for Darkmoor. You know, put me in, Merle. I'm ready for Darkmoor. But I don't know when it's happening. I don't even know when I'm gonna finish Wallaroo. So, like, editing and uploading. Let's see here. Food review, cooking. You know, whenever I did the Taco Bell Nuggies, I saw a comment on there that thought it was really funny. And I actually do have cooking videos. I think I edited one. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I just started. I'm not sure. I could probably upload those pretty quick. They're filmed vertically, so plenty of people probably would see them if it hits the algorithm. I think they're funny. I think I'm a pretty funny guy, but I'm not sure. I do want to cook stuff though, but what should I be cooking? If you're watching this, what should I cook or food review next? What do you think? What do you think, gaggers? What do you think I should do? Okay, physical media. Okay, I did one on the SpongeBob movie 4K. The bit I did in the beginning was awesome. I'm very proud of that. I just be getting like wild thoughts and I just be doing them. I think that shit's so funny even years later. Because it has been over a year since I recorded it. But I think I uploaded it later, like early this year. Maybe not, I'm not sure. But just putting that in here. I do want to do more physical media. Physical media is actually something I'm really passionate about, believe it or not. I really like owning things. I like owning media. I like owning games. I just like being able to touch it, right? I don't want to, be a slave to digital platforms, only streaming, only having PlayStation Store or Steam and things like that. Like, I want to be able to have my games. I want to be able to touch them. If I ever want to make a copy of it, which sucks because it's illegal in the United States. It shouldn't be against copyright law, but it's my understanding that it's in like a gray area, or it is just explicitly illegal. You should be able to rip them, but that's a different video I could do. But yeah, I have some physical media I want to open. Like, I want to do some Animu. I have some unopened Animu. Like, I have one in a box that's limited edition. I got it earlier this year. Pre-ordered it earlier this year. I have one that I think is edited and ready. But, like, I feel like I'd get bullied. It's on an anime that's, like, I'd get bullied, I think. I think my friends in real life would bully me and I'd cry, so I don't know if I'm going to do it. But I don't know. I'm pretty sure my commentary on that video would probably be decent, but I actually don't remember because I filmed it like a year ago, so I'm not sure. Okay, going back to gaming, Jak and Daxter with Ooze. Episode 3, okay? Episode 3 probably will come out. I'm saying probably because I have it in a Vegas file. The issue is, my co-host, Ooze, whenever she hits her microphone, it like totally messes up the recording. it desyncs everything, and we filmed for like an hour. And so like it's just such a pain in the ass to fix it and like get it ready. I don't know when I'll do it. I don't know when. I mean, I'm sure I will one day. It is funny. There is some funny commentary. And I think it got some views. I do think that playthrough did get some decent views. I think one of them got like 100 views or something. I don't know if I got any subscribers from it, but I don't know. We have a podcast. It's already out, actually. We have a podcast. One episode came out, and it's also on green screen. I haven't watched it yet. I know it's out. I didn't see it yet. Like I said, I've been kind of busy. I was supposed to get a file. I was supposed to get a version of it so I could post it on this channel, but I guess that's just not happening. That's what happens when you don't take control of the project. Your co-host fucks you over. So, whatever. I'll maybe link to it if I remember. Again, I don't know when this is going to be uploaded. Let's Plays with Advance. We did Outlast, and I think that's the only one I ever uploaded. We did Trials, Outlast Trials or something. That sucked. That game sucked. I think we only did an episode, then we called it quits. We did Wolf Among Us, and we played the whole thing through. But at this point, we filmed it like 2 years ago. I haven't even started editing. Like, I haven't even made a file for it. I do want to one day. It just might be that the Wolf Among Us 2 might be out by the time I even start editing. And maybe Wolf Among Us 3 might be out by the time it's ever uploaded. So, who's really to say? But I guess now I can get into controversies I covered this year, past year and a half, past whatever. Autism Mom Life. Classic if you've been here from that. I think I was at like 30 subs, then I got to like 100 from that video, 2 videos. Autism Mom Life. I know she still posts. She still posts videos of her children. It's like you can go and watch that video on my opinion of parents that film their children then upload it to the internet. You can see my opinion there. I'm not going to go over it again. I saw that her snark was banned, which is actually really good. I think free speech is fine. You know, I think if you want to make very wild commentary, I think you should be able to. But like, on like Reddit, like it should have been banned. Like they were propping up this woman. I saw her video. It was around the time I made mine that there was a woman on there who posted YouTube videos, and she had some like wild theory that like that the mother was molesting C. I called the kid C. I don't use the full name. And like there was like some like sexual stuff with it, and like her evidence was like it was out there. It was like using tarot cards or some bullshit. Like it was just like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like it was actually despicable. It was evil what this person was doing. I mean, it was just baseless. I would call it lies because I don't think even the evidence that she did provide, like whether it be like video evidence of like, oh well, she's handsy or whatever during C's episodes or whatever. It was just despicable. That subreddit was terrible. They said and did a lot. They did too much. And it's a good thing it got banned. I think. If they would have, you know, A-logged in a better way, maybe they could have had a justification, but I just didn't see any reason that the snark should be there. But then again, I'm not really a person who really gives a fuck about snarks, so I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. Pirate Software and Heartbound. Again, it's December. It would have been a year ago almost that I made my video on him. I saw he missed a month over, I think, the summer. And I'm pretty sure he never even finished the game yet. It's been a year since I made my video. And I think it was 7 years before that he said he was going to make this game. But he still hasn't done it. I don't know if I'm ever going to make a follow-up. I know I got a lot of traction from that video. I know a lot of people watched. I think it got like 8K views. And a lot of people agreed with me. I think that was like besides Autism Mom Life, I think Pirate Software was like the last video of a controversy that I made that people really agreed with me on, which is fine. I mean, I'll get into it. I was actually going to make another video on Pirate Software about the furry stuff. I think... See, the problem with the furry stuff is, like, it's so far back and it's hard to get, like, accurate understandings. And, like, some person came out and they were doing, like, I think, like, sexual furry roleplay or something, but, like, the other side of the messages weren't there, so it's hard to know what was happening. It just didn't seem, like, conclusive enough. Because I think if you're a furry, like, I don't think, okay, if you're part of the furry fandom, I don't think it's bad if you own animals or whatever, but, like, if you're talking, like, sexual shit with animals and sexual stuff with furry, and then, like, you own, like, a animal rescue, like, I do think there's questions that can be asked. And I think there would be a lot of room for bad shit to go on. But again, I just couldn't make the video because I just don't think there was enough evidence at the time. But then again, I never really looked too much into it because that was my understanding of it as, like, a watcher of another streamer who I watch who said about it. So, I don't know, maybe one day it'll come out, but I'm not really too sure. Ethan Klein lawsuits. I saw Casey Tron settled, but in my video I only focused really on Frogan because I thought Casey Tron was, like, just so blatant. I mean, it was just blatant with her. My focus was on Frogan. I still actually don't think she violated copyright, even to this day, even though I got tons of shit on my video. His justification for suing her wasn't met in his own, like, language, the way he said and worded things. Even in his principles, he shouldn't have sued her. Yeah, he did. I don't know. I think hers is the most... Hers has the least information public. Denim's is more... I'm not saying combative, but she's very stern about her lawsuit. So, it'll be interesting to see how those go. I still stick by my video. I guess getting into the hate that I got, it's kind of unfortunate. See, whenever I get, like, hate comments, some of them are pretty funny. I like the ones that use higher order thinking. The other ones that are, like, simple, like, you're fat or whatever, it's like, okay. But higher order is awesome. Sometimes that shit will make me roll laugh, and that's funny. It can be funny, at least. But whenever, I think it was Ethan Klein that I first got, like, a lot of the shitty bots. Like, they don't even watch. Like, they don't watch the content. They don't really engage with it. It's just, like, intellectually dishonest, you know? Like, they just, like, click on it. They see that it's not going their way, their creator's way, and then they talk they shit. It is what it is. I mean, it's the internet. But that was, like, the first one. I was like, these motherfuckers ain't watching. These motherfuckers ain't even clicking on the video. They just be commenting just to talk they shit. I feel like I made decent points. See, here's the thing. If I were to make a video that I didn't stand by and if someone were to give me a decent argument as to why I was wrong or something, I would take it. I'd be like, you know what? You're right. You know, I'm with you. I should have been better. But again, these people just, they're not, you know, intellectually honest. They don't watch the video. Let's see. RileyCS. I still don't think she's cheated from what I've seen. People haven't really brought evidence to show that she was cheating. Everything about it was just like if you want to be transphobic, I think you have the right to be. I mean, I don't even know if it should be, like, heavily policed, like, even on YouTube and stuff like that. Like, the science behind it, like, I get it. Like, you can make decent arguments without being, like, a hateful fuck. The issue is, like, that whole RileyCS controversy was just, like, so rooted in transphobia that, like, people wouldn't even see the clear picture. Like, they were just so transphobic that it was hard to get through. But I don't think RileyCS cheated. I saw Carl Jobst. I think he made his first video after I uploaded mine. I saw there was another person who uploaded a video. Smaller channel too. I think they were bigger than me, or maybe they're now. I don't know. I think a lot of people who aren't transphobic think that she didn't cheat, and then people who are transphobic are fucking convinced that she cheated. It is what it is. I mean, it's a dead story anyway, but I still stand behind it. I think it was a decent video that I did, and yeah. Okay, so Jynxzi. I got a lot of hate for the Jynxzi video, which is wild because I actually had one of his victims, if you'd want to call it that. I had one of his victims respond to me saying how, like, it's messed up to stream women's dating profiles because there's fucking PII and shit on it. And the video didn't go anywhere. I think I got like 1,000 views, and it was all I think his audience. It didn't hit the broader audience, didn't hit broader YouTube algorithm. It is what it is. I'm a small channel. It's not going to hit a big audience, and it is what it is. But I still stand by that video. I'm honestly, I don't know if vindicated is a good way to say it, but like, I wonder if in the future a streamer's going to do it, and a big YouTube creator or streamer or something is going to see that people like Jynxzi, big streamers, do these dating streams, these dating app streams, and they're going to have an issue with it. Because it is bad to do it. You shouldn't be posting PII. I went through it, dude. I did like a whole like content analysis of this shit. Like, people's snaps were on there, their fucking names, their full names even, where they worked. Like, you can't be streaming that to a massive audience. It's so easy to put someone on blast and have them get harassed. And I understand it's not the streamer's fault, you know? If the streamer streams and one of their chatters does something evil, it's not the streamer per se. But you can put some blame on the streamer if they are being very negligent with how they do about their streams. And I think one day it'll take a bigger content creator. I already did it and it didn't work. I think it will take a bigger content creator to actually show that, like, dating profile streams, like Tinder streams, Hinge streams, Bumble streams, they're not good. I mean, I don't know why people, I don't know. I can see how they're entertaining. I'm not saying I can't, but it's just like the risk is just not worth the reward. I mean, it's easy content, I understand, but just like Jynxzi's a gaming streamer. Just fucking game, bro. Like, multi-millionaire living in fucking Florida or whatever. Just game or something. But okay, last of the content creator controversies I covered, at least I think it is. Hopefully I'm not missing anything. Gaming for Hope. Okay. I saw recently at the time of filming, people are watching the shorts, actually. I think it's because he's getting himself in more and more controversies. Like, there was shit politically and stuff. I feel like he was still dishonest to me in the interview. I mentioned it in the... Okay, so I posted 2 videos. There was real videos, not the shorts. I posted, I think, the interview, and then after the interview, I think it was uploaded at the same time, but after the interview is a commentary video where I go over it. It was scripted, things like that. And I explain how he was being, like, slimy with me. He was being slippery. Like, especially with the outrageous generosity. It's my understanding he hasn't donated the money that he said he would to me in the interview. I have Twitter notifications on from him. I don't think I've ever seen it. I could be wrong. If he wants to correct me, he can, but I don't think he has. And it's my understanding that he was supposed to tell me if he did. I'm pretty sure he was like, hey, I'll let you know, and he never did. Last correspondence I've had with him was talking about someone who was posing as him on a YouTube channel. It's a whole thing. I'm not even going to get into that because whatever. But he has been doing donation runs that he has shown that. I haven't validated, but I assume if he's showing fucking screenshots of donation pages, he's probably doing it. He has been doing donation drives on his channel. So I feel like in some way he's made up for it, but there's still something there. I think there's still something there. Maybe it'll take another YouTuber to see the situation about me to make a video, or maybe I have to make a follow-up, but I mean, it is what it is. But kind of going back to the growth of this channel, like I said, I think I was at like 30-something subscribers whenever I made my first commentary video in recent years. Like, I'm talking like 2023 it would have been, I think. I got to like 100, 150 maybe from Autism Mom Life. I think through the other commentary videos, I got like maybe another couple, like 50. So I was at 200 subs. And then actually what boosted my channel to be 500 subscribers, which is awesome. I would like it to be higher though, but it's awesome nonetheless. Was from Chud Logic, from watching my video and, posting it to his channel, live streaming my interview with Gaming for Hope. I actually wish he would have watched the commentary video I did. I wasn't like sad that he didn't watch it, but I feel like that gives more context to the dishonesty, because Chud Logic picked up on dishonesty that I hadn't picked up on. But I feel like he would have. I feel like it could have been good if he would have watched it, but he didn't. I mean, the interview was like an hour and 30 minutes long. If you're reacting to it, that's like 3 hours long. I understand why he didn't, but I feel like he should have back then. Maybe he could do it like more, like sometime in the future, my future, I guess, but it really doesn't matter, I guess. So let's see. Before I even get into the next bit, I want to talk about social medias. Twitter, YouTube posts. I be posting so much awesome shit. Like, I'm talking like, I'm a funny guy, okay? So it's sad that no one fucking follows me on these platforms, because I be posting fucking bangers. So if you haven't already, I don't think I have. Oh no, I have an Instagram now, because I used it to see some shit on Instagram for the channel. So you can follow me. I don't know what it is on Instagram. I think it's Gagbra. It might be Gagslop. I'm not sure. TikTok is Gagslop, I think, and then Gagbra on Twitch and YouTube. Please follow my other platforms. I'm assuming I'm gonna get like no views on this video, but maybe if you're a loyal gagger, you can do that for me, please. Please follow me. I be posting awesome shit. I think you would laugh. I feel like if this channel ever gets bigger, which it might not. I mean, it probably won't. Statistically, it'll probably just die out and I'll never use this again. But I mean, honestly, like, I really think that some people would be surprised, because I be fucking thinking shit, posting it, and then years later I'd be rereading it. I'm like, dude, this shit's awesome. This shit's funny as fuck. I'm a funny guy, but it is what it is. But okay, social media's out of the way. I want to talk about podcasts. So if you've been here for a while, you still wouldn't know. I did something called the Yinzel Tucky podcast. Podcast is dead. Co-host got a wife. It's dead now. Gagging Fish Show. Dead. Why? That co-host also got a wife. Wow. It kind of pays to be single, because that means I can do these stupid fucking videos. So, yeah. I already mentioned Podcast with Ooze. That's coming out. I don't know how often we're going to do it, or if that's going to be dead on arrival too. I'm hoping I like doing these. I like doing podcasts. I like just fucking shooting from the hip. I like doing it. I shouldn't be banging on the mic. Hopefully you didn't hear that. You probably did. And Gag Talk is what I'm doing now. Episode 1 or whatever, depending on what I do for the Wiz version. I just want to be talking. I mean, is the green screen good? I mean, it kind of looks good on OBS, so I'm hoping it's decent. Do I look weird in front of Wiz? Is the angle right? I'll find out in post, I guess. And then finally, to end the Gaggin Address, future videos. Dude. I'll say this first. Russell Hantz. I actually want to do a video on Russell Hantz. He plays Survivor. I recently, every so often, I get in a mood for like Survivor, and I watch like a couple seasons, and I'm like, okay, I'm done. I actually got through his seasons. I started Redemption Island, which is the last season he ever did for American Survivor. That season fucking sucks. I can see why people rated it low, but I got through his part, so it's good. I do want to make a video just like going through his like history, and I also want to go over his recent controversies. By that I'm saying like post Survivor, his controversies. And I think he's actually willing to get on a call, so I wonder if I could actually like talk to him. Similar like Gaming for Hope. I don't know though. There's some controversies he's been in, like scamming people out of fantasy football stuff. It's like I don't even fucking know what it was about. I still have to do the research on that. It was mostly just watching Survivor so I could get like a holistic picture. Because last time I would have seen him on television, I was a kid. So rewatching as an adult. I do want to make that video. I don't have a script, but I have like my notes on his seasons, so I think it could be fun. I think it could be fun doing like a retrospective and maybe doing like a two-parter, kind of like Gaming for Hope. Actually, probably more like a three-parter, going over his Survivor history, going over his controversies, and then the third part would be the interview. If I were to get one, I don't even know if he'd do it, you know. He's a busy guy. And then finally, legal mindset. Dude. I'm gonna impart with you some lore, okay? Dude. See, if people watch my shit, this would be funny to them, but no one's gonna watch this, so it's actually kind of unfortunate. I'm the reason why Go East Gentleman is gone. I am the reason. My channel, Gag, me, the human, I'm the reason why he got rid of Go East Gentleman. That channel that had like, what the fuck did he say? He said some shit like, Passport Bros, do you want to go over to Asia? Like just slimy, like greasy, sexually charged shit. Like just... I'm the reason why that channel got deleted. I am actually it. So what happened was, I was doing research on him, right? I was doing research to make a video. This was months ago. I think this was in August. I actually reached out to Alex Novell, who actually sent me his archive. He didn't have many videos, but he did send it to me. I did thank him. I feel bad because I never made the video yet, but I do want to eventually. I have like 100 of his videos fucking in my watch later. I gotta go through and make notes on. It just sucks. I mean, it's hard to watch them. They do suck. A lot of his legal analysis, I think, is also shitty. It just sucks that like LawTube is like all like, they're all like, they don't go after each other. Like I feel like his legal thinking is just like totally out there. On some things, I'm sure there's some that are like reasonable, but a lot of them aren't. But yeah, I'm the reason why Go East Gentleman got completely nuked. What happened was, okay, I make my Instagram because I was doing research on Jynxzi. So that tells you when you can go back. Like it was around the Jynxzi video. And I find his Instagram. Okay. He had an Instagram that had like 100 followers, maybe. Okay. I'm not even shitting you. This is real. I find his Instagram, like, okay, so this is what I do on my socials. You can see it on X. You can see it on X explicitly. On TikTok, I think I have them hidden, but these are the people I'm following. Whenever I make a video on someone, I follow them on the app, right? I follow them on social media, so like Twitter or TikTok. whenever I make a video on like I made one on Flats, but it was like one of my meme videos. I follow Flats now. I made a video on Gaming for Hope. I follow him on them. So I'm on Instagram. I'm like, I just made my Instagram for the Jynxzi video. I'm talking like just freshly made. I put on there, I'm a content creator, whatever. And I start looking for people like Gaming for Hope, whatever. And then I'm like, oh, fuck it. I'm going to make a legal mindset video. I'll fucking follow him too. And then whenever I find him, I think his shit was Go East. Go East something, I think. His @ was Go East. And his name on there was Andrew Esquire, I think. This was a few months ago, so don't, you know. I'm not trying to lie here. I'm not trying to be dishonest, but it was something like that. I'm like, fuck, I'm going to follow him. I follow him, right? He was private. He was private! Shouldn't have followed him. Shouldn't have followed him. I follow him, right? I don't think he ever accepts it. The next day. I'm not even shitting you. It was like the next day. I go on my watch later. I already said I have all these videos in my watch later. Go on my watch later. There's like 100 fucking videos unlisted. This video is no longer available. Taken down by creator or whatever. Unlisted by creator. No, not privated by creator. Sorry. Not unlisted. Privated. What fucking videos did I have? Like, there's so many. I have to manually, like, 3 dots, remove from watch later. I had to do this, like, so many times. It was Go East Gentleman. I didn't save a single fucking video. I'm a small creator, right? Like, so it's not okay that this happened, but like, at least there's some like first time. Okay, it was my first time. Okay, I'm sorry, I fucked it up. Okay, I'll do better next time. Whenever I have videos that are in question, I'll actually save them before I ever do something like this again. But yeah, he totally fucking nuked his Go East Gentleman channel. Totally nuked it. It's all private. And it is actually because of me. Some random 500 subscriber channel whose Instagram had 0 followers at the time. Probably still does. I'm the one who made Legal Mindset private his whole Go East Gentleman channel. All because I followed his very obscure Instagram. That like set him off. I don't think it spooked him, but like he saw that I followed him and he was like, fuck this, I'm gonna private everything. Fuck this guy. Fuck anyone who's looking into this. It's just easier to private it all. And then he did it. That was me. That was me. And I hadn't finished my research. I have an Obsidian document that has like a bunch of his Go East Gentleman channel videos. And it's just so many of the links are dead. Can't watch it anymore because they've been privated. I don't think he's deleted them, but they're private. So when am I going to make a Legal Mindset video? I really don't know. I mean, I really want to. I want to finish watching all of his catalog. I need to. I still have the Alex Novell archive, albeit small, but I do have them. So I can still point to how weird his shit is. And even now he's been doing like what I would consider a grift. I'm not saying that as a fact. That's my opinion. That he, like the Charlie Kirk shit and like the Christian stuff, when he's like talking about very sexually deviant things, like obviously Christians can be lustful, but like obviously the way he's going about shit's like, it seems grifty. Because if you truly are a conservative Christian, you shouldn't be fucking talking so. It is disgusting. It is kind of disgusting the way he'd be talking about some women and like feminine shit. Like it is kind of gross the way he says it. And again, a conservative Christian shouldn't be talking like that, so that makes me think it's a grift. That's just my opinion. It's not fully fleshed out though. I haven't finished my research. I need to do it. I mean, I don't know when the fuck I'm going to do it, but yeah. So, Gaggin Address. I just gave you some decent lore. Why did Go East Gentleman get deleted? Why did it get nuked? Why the fuck did that happen? Me. That's some lore, Gag. At Gagbra on YouTube. I'm the one that made Legal Mindset fucking private his whole channel. I made him nuke it. All because I followed him on Instagram. Stupid me. I didn't archive fucking anything too. Stupid me. I fucked up so bad. I'm a small channel, 500 subs, okay? I didn't mean to fucking do it. I didn't mean to be sloppy, but I was sloppy. You can talk your shit in the comments down below. And yeah, I think that's it. I think that's the video. I think that's this episode of Gag Talk. I just wanted to give a State of the Gaggin Address 2025. This year's been, like, okay for videos. I stopped making videos, like, a couple months ago. You know, I'm not making money on this shit, so it's hard for me to, like, get the motivation to actually, like, make videos. But I feel like when I do make them, they're decent. Like, I feel like the commentary videos I made, like, Gaming for Hope, I thought the interview was great. I think if you care about Gaming for Hope and his shit and his, like, controversy, I think you get some decent information from it. I think even the Jynxzi video is still good, even despite the absolute horrible reception it had because it didn't hit the wider algorithm. I think one day I will be, again, vindicated. I don't know if that's the right term. I think I will be shown right. I think someone who's a bigger content creator will come out and be like, people that do dating app streams are really fucked up. This is wrong. And then I'll just be sitting here at 500 subs being like, Jynxzi. I've been said that, Jynxzi. But I don't know when that's going to happen, so I'm just going to hear my fucking throat is dry. I hope you liked it. I hope you liked the continual Hood's hideout with the pets. It's Christmas theme. There's a Christmas tree. There's like a table. There's some mounts you can probably see. If you recognize the pets and mounts, post them in the comments. If you're a true whiz head, post them in the comments. If you haven't liked already, please like, please subscribe too. Please subscribe, sorry. And yeah, that's it. I'm going to try editing these videos. There shouldn't be too much editing. I want this to be just like minimal editing. There were some times I need to edit out, but I think we're good. And obviously, I'm not used to just talking off the cuff, so if I made a lot of like ums and ahs and whatever, sorry about that. Sorry. I'm not used to speaking like this. Do you think I could do a podcast? Do you think I'd be decent at it? I'm not sure. My throat hurts really bad, so I'm just going to get off. Also, it's Sunday. First week of playoffs in fantasy football. I am in a dynasty league, though. Maybe that's other future content I could do. I kind of want to do a commissioner series. I'm fucking ending this video. I'm not even going to get into that. Okay, thanks for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. Follow my other socials, too, if you think I'm funny. I hope you do. Dude, go on my YouTube posts and just read some of them. I'm telling you. The shit that comes out of here is just, it's not even AI. It actually isn't. It comes from here. It's just like, I be fucking cooking. Like, who would fucking put a green screen up and sit in front of, like, wizard... I'm just rambling. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe.